Hi everybody, this is my next installment in my Hallmark Keepsake Ornament collection videos. This is another series. This is the Father Christmas series. Father Christmas started in 2004 and it's still going strong in 2013, year number 10 for this series. I have all of the Father Christmas collection except for the colorways for number 1 and number 10. They're the only ones who have colorways. I just don't care for colorways unless I really like it or if I don't have the original. So I didn't bother with either of those. I also have the big Father Christmas based on number 5, but I didn't put him out this year for decorating, so he is in storage right now. And he's not going to be part of the video. When number 5 comes up, I'll just show him and just picture him a lot bigger. Father Christmas series is a Victorian Santas series. They have these beautiful cloaks that have a fabric covering. They have a lot of accessories. They have a scroll with their message on it, which I'll show that as well. I just really love them. I collect dolls. I collect Precious Moments dolls. I collect to Restore My Child dolls. And I collect Ever After High dolls. So doll collecting is a big part of what I do. I will show videos of some of those later. But because I like dolls, I think that's one of the reasons this series appealed to me. They're like miniature dolls. This is number 1. He is my favorite of the series. I remember him on the cover of the 2004 Dream Book, and I just loved him. He's gorgeous. His theme is peace. They all have a theme based on their scroll. I'll show you one scroll to see what I mean. I won't show all of them because some of them are really hard to get to. Number 6, for instance, I've never unscrolled it because I'm so afraid I'll never get it back into its spot. But you can kind of tell he's a peace Santa. He's got this off-white cloak, off-white velvet. Oh, I forgot about the clock. We're going to have to listen to Big Ben for a second. Hold on. And it's 12 o'clock, so there's going to be several chimes right now. I'm so sorry. I should have waited till after it did this. Anyway, if you can hear me, this is Peace. He has the off-white velvet cloak and hood. There we go, the clock's done. He's got a staff with laurel on it. It's got little charms. There's a star and a bell, a little rope. He's carrying a dove. He's got some charms over here. Whoop. These charms are off his pocket. See the pocket? It's a heart and a dove. I love him. He's so gorgeous. Oh, wait. I forgot the Christmas clock's going to chime, too. That's one of the Christmas clocks. It's going off. Nice shot of the spice rack, too. All right. The clocks are revolting. At least the other clock that's nearby needs to be wound. So, we're not going to have to hear that one. I'm so sorry. These are not professional videos, but any stretch of exaggeration. I'm a collector, not a videographer. Take good photographs, don't do very good videos. Ooh, I didn't realize the scroll was coming out. Back in there. So, this is his scroll. I'm not going to show his scroll. But his scroll is in this bag. Little fabric bag that he carries with his message. There's another little token there. And this is awesome. Look at the detail on this thing. It's phenomenal how detailed they are. His face is beautiful. He's got blue eyes and a long beard. He's gorgeous. I love his stance, the way the cloak's kind of sweeping. His boots. His boots have a little bit of snow looking crusted on them. And there's his series marker. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. It's not going to focus. Series markers on the bottom of the boot. And he's just great. He's my favorite. By far. Well, not by far, but he's definitely my favorite. I love almost all of these. Number 2 is Harmony. As you can see, he's got a bunch of musical instruments. He's in a burgundy colored velvet cloak. I am not a musician, so I do not know the proper names for these music note things. We've got those on his sash with bells. He's got a violin. He's got a trumpet and a French horn. Brown eyes. I love the brown-eyed Father Christmases. His hands are so full. Oh, this is the one I was going to show the scroll. Hold on. Oh, wait. Little heart. There's his bag. You get it out. This scroll is one of the easiest ones to get out. Granted, I'm having issues undoing it. So, here we go. Share the joy and harmony of this most wonderful season, for this is the spirit of Christmas. Beautifully written. I do not know who does the scrolls. I would imagine that the card writing studio does them. I know the artist who does this Father Christmas series, Joanne Estrich, I think is how you pronounce her last name. She said in the Keepsake collecting book from years ago that her mother is a seamstress and would design the bags for the prototypes. He's pretty. He's got a lot of gold accents. He's got little mittens there. They all have mittens. His boots. He's beautiful. His face is very nicely painted. The next one is the hardest one to find. Whoops, I just knocked them all down. Sorry, guys. I'll get you later. This is Wonder. He's number 3. Oh, they are not named that. When you buy them, they're just called Father Christmas. I just named them based on their scrolls. But Wonder is a really hard one to find. He's really different looking than the other ones. Mine has a paint job on the face. It's not nearly as good as others, and this is not as detailed as the original. But he's still pretty. See how blue that cloak is? My goodness. It looks a lot bluer here than it does in person. That's weird. In person, it's a bit darker. That's okay. There's his scroll. His scroll, the way they did it was they scrolled it with the words out. Little bag. He's got blue velvet cloak with these silver stars all over it. They're really popping on camera. I love how he looks right now. Wow. Little star enclosures. Here's his snowflake staff. They have little star things hanging off of it. He's holding a gift. His cloak is very windswept, and he's the only one without visible boots. This is molded, so that's not fabric just sticking up. That's molded like that. There's a silver ribbon along the bottom. That's not paint, it's a ribbon. So impressive. His beard is even windswept. You see how his cloak's going? The beard follows it. Awesome. You can see his hair sticking out there. Yeah. Oh, that's a wonder. The next one is, look at my cheat sheet, Prosperity. Oh yeah. Prosperity is in a dark green with gold accents. He's got this, whoop. He's hard to stand because of how he's in a walking stance. But he's got these little gold coins with the head on, like a little Roman emperor head. I don't know how well that's showing up. His tree, you can see the speckles. Those are gold speckles. They have little gold beads for decorations. He has gold speckled leaves on that thing around the top of his hood. He has his clear bag with gold stars and his scroll with the gold ribbon. He's really cool too. He doesn't show up very well on a green Christmas tree, but I no longer put them on the tree. There's so many of them, they're so big that they get to stand on a shelf. I've got to sneeze. Whew. Gee. Okay, sorry about that. Gold painted cloak. Gold plated painted outfit underneath his cloak. Boots. He's nice. I wish he showed up against the tree a little better, but that's okay. I don't put him on the tree anyway. The next one is my least favorite for a couple of reasons. This is number 5. This is the one that the big piece is based off of. His theme is remembering. because he's like the traditional Santa for the U.S. The red with the black belt, big old toy bag. He's got this reindeer harness thing. He's got the white trim, his shorter beard, bag of toys. This is one of the things I hate. His scroll is significantly smaller, and my ribbon is frayed so badly on this thing. Part of the reason I hate it, besides the ribbon, is that his scroll falls out his bag so easily. I've lost it 3 times since I've had him, I think. Probably more than that. Found it each time, but it took some searching. He's got traditional boots. And because he's so traditional, he's kind of boring to me. And I was very upset that they chose him to be the big piece. I wanted number 1 to be the big standing piece. I think that they did the big standing piece in 2011. It was $50, but it was $25 if you bought, I think you had to spend $50 or more. That's not hard to do at Hallmark during premiere weekend. But they had so many, what didn't do that well, I think, that they just reintroduced it for debut, which is October. You can do the same deal. I bought it debut. I decided, I'll probably regret it if I don't get it. And, I don't use it anymore. I used it that year. Maybe one day I'll use it again. I mean, he is growing on me a bit. He's just kind of plain compared to the others. Got a teddy bear. Looks like a block, silver ball, and a sailboat. I don't want to lose the scroll, so I gotta be real careful. And I'm knocking over other Father Christmases. Great. You can't see that on camera, but yeah. Sorry. Ugh. This is my second favorite. This is number 6. And this is why I am not showing all the scrolls. His scroll is tied on in his hand with this thing, and it's wrapped around, and I'm so afraid I won't be able to get it back in. This one's theme is hope. Hope is evergreen, I think is what the scroll says, something like that. This is a fabric. This little diamond fabric's really nice. This is a different shade of green he has versus number 4. Here's a little bell. He's got those little berries. He's got his tree. His lantern to light the way. Lantern of hope. Tree's evergreen. I think that's what that tree's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the hope for the spring. I think that's why Christmas trees are around. Something like that. His boots. You can cut it. Oh, you can see the date. Look at that. Good job, camera. Alright. This is a fluffy, fleecy, it's not really fleece, but it's very nice, fluffy fabric. Okay. That same year, 2009, there was a KOC event. I didn't go to it, never been to one. It's very expensive to go to it. But I really wanted this one. This was the one they sold exclusively there. And someone on Yule Log, which is a great little board for people who collect Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments, was kind enough to get him for me and just charged me the price she paid plus the sales tax for Kansas City and the shipping fee from her house to me. I'm so grateful because this is the hardest to find of all the Father Christmases. Number 3 is the hardest to find. It's an actual series piece, but this is the hardest of everything. I think he's over $200. It's ridiculous. Now I can't afford to drop $200 on ornament. His theme is beauty. It's based off the little snowflakes. He's got a snowflake. He's got this ice blue velvet, but it has an overlay fabric. A little mesh overlay with printed silver snowflakes. Got that. He's got gray velvet, which is really cool. White velvet bag. Sparkly glitter bag for his scroll. He's really nice. Very wintry Father Christmas. Gotta love that. Here comes my mean one. I call him mean because he can't stand up. As soon as you try to stand up, he falls. So he has to be propped up. Oh, sorry. Camera. White. That's white. Not the wallpaper. Wallpaper is off-white. There you go. This is number 7. Sorry about my nose. Just falling apart today. Number 7 is Goodwill. That's his theme. He has a kind of a taupe colored beige, taupey beige, I don't know, suede material. He's gonna keep falling. Whee! Brown fur with glitter on it that's kind of encrusted in there. Little suede brown straps. He's got his staff. He's got a cardinal. He's got berries. He's not bad per se. It's just the basket. This is a sculpted basket. It makes it fall backwards, so I don't like that. He's got some of those berries, and he's got some evergreen strands in his basket. This is white. This is white. All right. You've already decided it's white. Keep that in mind. Yes, I talk to machines. I can't help it. Oh, got boots. And he doesn't want to stand, so we're going to go ahead and put him to the side. That's number 7. Number 8 is the easiest one to find if you want to back collect this series. He's like, I think he sells for about half of what his original price was. People just don't care for him as much. I don't mind him that much. I kind of like him. He's cheer. I wish he had velvet, but he doesn't. He has red felt with all these little ribbons. He's very red and white. That's about the only colors on him. He's got dark brown boots and this little bit of black and brown eyes and this skin tone, but mostly he's red and white. He's got a lollipop. Back here, he has a white tree with red beads, another lollipop, candy cane, and a candy apple. His scroll is chilling in this. This is a treat cone, paper treat cone. Little pom-pom on his hat. He's candylicious. Oh, jeez. I'm making a mess. Alright. This is number 9. Wow. Sorry. Luckily, these aren't breakable. Not really. Not like porcelain. Number 9, his theme is Believe. His colors are very similar to the KOC exclusive, which is good because people who don't have it can get this ice blue. Ice blue velvet. He's got a molded hood, which I don't know why they didn't tuck the fabric underneath it to make it look a little better, but that's okay. He's got a plain staff. He's got this head wreath. The original picture, the original sculpted one that Joanne Esters did, it was lower on his brow, which looked better. None of them that actually went to production had that lower one, so oh well. Carried a star, silver boots, glitter bag with scrolls. I like the KOC one better because I would have liked this one a lot more if that had been lower. That's okay though. That year, 2011, they did a limited quantity one, which I love. He is my 3rd favorite in the whole series. Oh, now he has turned out blue. This is not blue. This is purple. Anyway, his theme is Celebrate. Hallmark had an anniversary that year. I'd like to say it was the 100-year anniversary. No, wait, that was the year before. Never mind, scratch it. This is Hallmark colors, the purple and the gold, and he looks so blue right now. It's ridiculous. This is a dark purple. It's a nice purple. Wow, this looks terrible. Oh well. Look up pictures of him. He's purple. He's got a gold tree, gold accents on his robe, gold snowflake. He's falling. He doesn't fall. He's the only one who doesn't have a hood or a hat or a wreath or anything on his head. He's got a hood. There it is. Very similar to the one that came out too, with the same little deal. Oh well. He's got the scroll in a gold bag. I've got to move on. My camera has a good SD card in it, but the camera will not shoot a video clip longer than 20-some minutes. This is the newest one. This is number 13. You can probably still get him at Hallmark Gold Crown stores. He's $19.95. This is not number 13. I'm sorry, number 10. 13. Where did I get 13 from? I guess from the year. This is number 10. He is the Sharing, I think, is what I'm going with. Sharing Father Christmas. He's got a pine needle print gown on, a red velvet cloak with a very thick, lovely plush outline here. Little trim. It's windswept backwards, really cool. He's got his little leaf thing around his head. He's got a small bag of toys, which you can see the brown strap. That's what he's holding it with. He's got a little bag here too. Toys have a hole. The bag has a hole just like number 5, but the scroll is not as small, so it's not as evil, and it stays in there. So that's number 10. And then I'm going to keep him here for a second because there was a limited quantity ornament issued at premiere. Number 10 is not liking the table. Alright, you can lay down. And it's Father Christmas's reindeer. What's up? I love him. He's a beautiful reindeer. He has the exact same fabric. He has that print. He has the red velvet. He has the same trim. Trim. He has the same green around him. He's even carrying the same toys and bags. And they look good together. I'm going to pop them up together. And that's the Father Christmas series. Can't wait for next year's. Don't know what it is yet. Haven't seen any pictures or heard anything. So it's going to be a surprise. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for a gold one finally. Oh, his colorway, number 1 had a colorway that's red, and number 10 had a colorway sold at the KOC event that is gold. Well, it's basically white with gold trim. I want one that's mostly gold. Gold, please, gold, do gold, gold. This is not just the rant of a Once Upon a Time fan whose favorite character is Mr. Gold. I want a gold Father Christmas, alright? Alright, I'm hoping. So, till next time, bye.